Flow is a psychological state, and this is typically where you're fully absorbed in an activity that is challenging. You lose sense of yourself and time rushes by. So one of the easiest ways to know that you're in flow is that an hour will feel like something like 10 or 20 minutes. Flow is thought to be a key to increased well-being. So the more you experience flow, the higher your levels of well-being tend to be. And one of the key researchers in this area, a Hungarian psychologist called Mihai Csikszentmihalyi, did a study on teenagers, and essentially the more that teenagers experience flow, the happier they were, more satisfied they were with their lives, and the more successful they were as well. They were more likely to get good grades in school, more likely to go on to university and get a good degree. These are the 5 kind of preconditions that most people need to experience flow. So number 1 is the level of challenge of the task needs to match or just exceed my current skill level. So essentially, if it's too easy, I'm going to get bored. I will not experience flow. If it's too hard for me, I'm going to be overwhelmed and kind of I won't know what to do, won't experience flow. It needs to be just in the middle, just right. So not too hard, not too easy. Just going to stretch myself. And this relates to another concept you might have come across through the wellbeing curriculum training, is the stretch zone. Stretch zone is outside your comfort zone. It's before the panic zone. It's just in the middle, challenging enough. Number 2 is the task must have clear and obvious goals. So whenever you're doing something, in order to lose yourself in it and really absorb and focus on it, you have to know what you're meant to do. You have to have a clear direction and head towards certain goals so that you can tell if you're being successful or not. Which links to number 3, you need to get immediate feedback from the task. So if the task is to create a painting, and there are clear and obvious goals to this painting, so it needs a background, it needs a this, it needs a that. As I am painting, I can tell immediately if I'm on track, if I am being successful. The other way you might get feedback is through peers. So other students in the classroom can give peer feedback, or teachers as well. Number 4 is the ability to really focus. And what this means is there can't be lots of competing distractions. So if you really want to experience flow, let's say in a maths lesson, it might be that you need a really quiet and calm classroom, a bit like most lessons really. So there can't be lots of noise and chatter and talking, because it's going to be hard for you to focus. So lessons might have silent periods, you might have calm music playing in the background, whatever helps your class to focus. And then finally, having a sense of control over our actions is important for flow. So you can't have someone or a teacher telling you exactly what to do, how to do it, and when to do it. You need those instructions, and then you need to be able to get on with it yourself. So having a sense of control is important.